Well, guys, Chelsea USA tour is over. History. Chelsea are flying back to London today. Maresca has assessed Chelsea main problems, blaming a defensive line being too wide, and blaming his players for not really adapting to his system. Today I will be also talking about another major issue, which is the striker option. In a final third, we lack a decent striker. For that particular reason, Chelsea hierarchy, Chelsea sporting directors are trying to finalize a deal for Victor Osimhen and Samuel Omorodion. Also, in today's video, I will be discussing about the way Chelsea struggled to perform in their USA tour. And I will be talking about Conor Gallagher leaving Chelsea for Atletico Madrid. What a painful way to say goodbye to Chelsea. Thank you very much for everything you've done for us, Conor. So guys, stay with me, don't go, let's start the video and I will tell you much more about all of these topics. Welcome back guys to another of my video. Keep smashing the like button for me and keep subscribing to the channel guys. Let's dive immediately into business and talk about Chelsea. Well, Chelsea are flying back to England. Most probably they're already in England right now. They should be. Anyway, and they left behind a massive disappointment when it comes to performance. Chelsea performed in their pre-campaign season so far very poorly. And we lacked focus and concentration in defensive repart. And we can clearly see that there is a lot of work ahead for Enzo Maresca to do to make sure that the players will fully adapt to his tactics and to his system in order to progress and improve, of course. We have seen again in both of the matches against City and Real Madrid that Chelsea lack confidence in defense. We were very sloppy and unfocused. We conceded against City in a very early stage, 5 minutes, and we have this habit to concede again straight after we concede the first goal. So that is definitely lack of focus. Well, Chelsea in their USA tour only managed to win against Club America. They drew against really a League One team when they drew against Wrexham. And they were defeated 3 times against Celtic, Real Madrid and Manchester City. This proves that Chelsea has to improve if they want to get somewhere better in the Premier League this season. Enzo Maresca is well aware of Chelsea's difficulties so far, and is blaming a defensive line being too high up. And he believes that eventually by dropping this defensive line by 6-7 meters, Chelsea should be less open to opposition counterattack. He believes that the Chelsea defensive line system is actually the cause of the major problem that Chelsea is having in defense, allowing the opposition team to have too much space for them to squeeze in and create danger. Okay, that is the reason why we have conceded so many goals in this USA tour, We look at the way we conceded against Manchester City. First of all, it was extremely early. This proves that Chelsea lack focus already before they even start the match. Tosina Darabayo made a mistake that had to put Levi Colwill in a position to fall a land and concede a penalty. Okay? Then a few minutes after, we lost focus completely again, and a Moises Caicedo mistake allowed again Allan to score at double for City. The same situation happened against Real Madrid. Again, in a very early stage, we allowed so much space for the players playing on the wings to get through easily. And Real Madrid managed to score with Luisa Vázquez and Brahim Diaz in a gap of literally 7 minutes. And again, this is the same scenario that happened with the City. Maresca is complaining that when Chelsea is conceding the first goal, they lack to compose themselves to get back in a game, and instead they concede again. And this is a massive problem that Maresca has actually pointed that must be fixed. Another main problem for Chelsea, scoring goals. Again, although in Christopher Nkunku has showed this in this preseason that is a pretty much decent striker, Nkunku is not really a striker. I still can't see Nicolas Jackson being such a good striker for Chelsea. Therefore, right now, in the last hours, I believe so, that Chelsea is trying to finalize a deal for both Victor Osimhen and Samuel Omorodion from Atletico Madrid. Victor Osimhen's possibility to become a Chelsea player is all up to the way Chelsea will deal in Lukaku a swap deal, or possible selling of Lukaku to Naples, okay? Lukaku connection in a deal with Chelsea could agitate Chelsea to get a deal done for Victor Osimhen, hopefully. In the meantime, Chelsea is almost close to strike a deal with Samuel Omorodion. As far as I'm aware, Omorodion is already in London having medical, and as soon as he passed his medical, Omorodion will become a new Chelsea player. Well, getting back to Osimhen, I don't think that Chelsea will be really in intention to pay the release clause of Osimhen, which is about 80 million if you take out of the consideration Lukaku swap. Now we need to see, because it seems like the Conte is demanding another player to belong to Naples. That will agitate Chelsea in a way, because it should reduce the cost in terms of release clause of Osimhen and drop the price much lower than what it is already. Well, guys, now let's talk a bit about all of those other players that have left the club, but they're still on the verge of leaving the club. As you know, Malanga Sarr recently has been sold out, and Andrei Santos has been loaned back to Strasbourg. Gilchrist may be loaned out to Sheffield United, and there may be a possibility also for Marc Guiu, in case we get a new striker, to be loaned out to another club. Also, there is a chance for Trevor Chalobah to leave the club. It seems like that most probably Chelsea will accept a fee in the region of 15 to 20 million for Chalobah. They are willing to sell Chalobah. There is potential Premier League teams that are after Kalobah. So I can see Kalobah also leaving Chelsea this summer. Well, so far we are all concerned about Chelsea progression. So far we haven't seen none, and it seems like it's taking an hell of a lot for Chelsea to improve. We are all wonder when Maresca will be finally capable of improving Chelsea and make sure that Chelsea will start winning again, because this is what we all want, of course. But right now, I have to say, I'm still behind Maresca, and I believe that the manager is pretty much very focused indeed in trying to solve issues, a problem, and trying to adjust tactics in a positive way and make sure that the players will adapt to his style of playing as soon as possible. He blames, in a way, Pochettino for creating this kind of defensive line. He said that the players are still stuck in this kind of way of playing. And it will take time, hopefully, where the defensive player will switch from Pochettino system to Maresca system, and they will fully adapt to Maresca tactics. Well, I suppose Chelsea must have already landed in England. They must be in Coburn right now, I suppose so. And they will prepare their next friendly against Inter and Milan. Well, both Ancelotti and Guardiola believe that Maresca's got full potential to do very well at Chelsea. So let's see where we get into. In the meantime, guys, I'd like to remind you again to subscribe to the channel and keep watching my video, and stay tuned in for my next upcoming video, which will be in few days coming, where I'll be talking again about the performance of Chelsea against Inter Milan. Hopefully in the match Chelsea will progress a bit, will manage to get a win, and therefore we get ready for the Premier League. We prepare ourselves for the Premier League in a much more convincing way. So guys, that is all for me today. I like to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.